Morning, everyone. I'm just going to tell you a little bit of what I'm thinking about freedom of speech and freedom of expression and freedom of religion and freedom of just the basic freedoms that are in your constitutional rights in America and in Canada. You have the right to express yourself, and you have the right to freedom of lawfully assemble and protest and these sort of things. But the groups like Facebook and things and YouTube shutting off Alex Jones was just violating his freedom of expression and his freedom of speech and his right to assemble peacefully, and going in there and blocking all of his films and things. You can see that they just do that to anyone because it's a private company, and they don't really respect freedom of speech except for their freedom of speech, where people would come and stop them from saying everything they gotta say and telling us and influencing us the way they want things to be, but they don't want us to have our freedom of speech and our freedom of expression, which is guaranteed under the Constitution of Canada and the United States, where you have these freedoms that the veterans went out there and fought in World War I and World War II to protect, to ensure for the future generations that they would have the freedom to say their own thoughts and not be afraid of the government or not be afraid of some group. You can see that the groups and things are taking power now and over top of your constitutional rights. And unless you get out there and you use your lawful right to peacefully assemble, and you assemble, even though they're going to throw Antifa at you and you're going to have to get into a fist fight and fight back and that sort of thing, at these rallies, if you don't get out there and you don't defend your freedom of speech, it'll be gone. Your freedom of expression, your lawful right to assemble. These groups are going to use it all against you, and they're going to physically attack you at their rallies and things, but that's basically it. If you don't get out there as a Christian and protect your freedom of religion and your freedom of expression and all your different freedoms and rights, you're just not going to have them anymore, because they're just going to take them away from you, because that's what the New World Order and the One World Government wants. They don't want you to have freedom. They want you to live in a totalitarian society where you're under socialism and communism and that sort of thing. You won't have freedom anymore. So if you want to maintain your freedom of speech and your freedom of religion and your freedom of assembly, you have to get out there and use it, and use your voice, and get out and protest in the streets and tell people that you are a Christian, or you are not going to remain silent about things that you see happening all around you. You have to get out there and then post it in my group and post it on YouTube and Twitter, even if they do take it down, because if they shut everybody down, they won't have any customers. So you go ahead, you do that. You get out there and speak your mind and fight for Canada and fight for America. Work together in my groups and on my YouTube and things with the Americans and the Canadians, because you're on the same continent, and you can work as one voice between two countries. You see, between Alaska and Canada and Washington and wherever, California, wherever you are, you have to speak out. If you don't speak out, they're going to take it away. So do your best, get out there and speak out and go to the protests and things. Take care. Bye-bye.